Generic. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Smash Talk. Today guys, we have another article out by Sakurai. Now I do apologize, I did miss the other two articles that he put out, which is one on like music and then the one on the director K. Rool in it. Fun fact, I actually recorded both of those, but by the time I wanted to put them out, things just got hectic and it was like a month in and I still haven't had the video out, so I just scrapped both recordings. This time though, I'm not gonna miss out on anything. So today guys, we have another article by Sakurai. This is the article Smash News. Shout out by the way to JapaneseNintendo.com for the article and stuff, so make sure to go check them out. Link will be in the description below. If you guys have not checked out this article yet, I encourage you, because talking about behind the scenes stuff that happens in games and movies and TV shows and yada yada yada, like in all sources of media, to me personally, is just so dope, man. I love that. But anyways, here we go. We have Smash News, Japanese Nintendo. Sakurai talks Isabelle and Smash Bros. I also heard he's gonna talk about like how he's gonna handle newcomers from now on, so this could actually be a very important article for Mr. Sakurai to come forth and do, so I'm looking forward to it. And anyways, let's get right into it. I'm gonna record this very quickly, so no, I'm joking, but let's start. So, Sakurai talks Isabelle in Smash Bros. You can see Isabelle attacking, beating the crap out of Link. The fact that I can play as Isabelle and beat up Cloud Strife and Simon Belmont is just crazy to me. I honestly, I don't know what to say to that.
Spare Kochi, man.
Anyways, note, do not post full translation. Please do the first two paragraphs, links to this translation, and credit to Source Gaming. Shout out to Source Gaming as well, of course. The following is a section from Famitsu. This translation for fan use only, may not accurately reflect the opinions of Masahiro Sakurai. You enjoy this article? Okay, cool. You have plugged. Plugged. Anyways, I apologize for the 1 week delay. The earthquake in Hokkaido led to a delay in the Nintendo Direct broadcast, so I had no choice but to hold off on publishing the article I had written. Alright, no problem, dog, no problem. Anyway, Isabelle has joined the fray in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. More than anything, I'm sure you've noticed just how cute her movements were in the trailer. The more motion, the better. That said, if you were thinking that we just... wait, hold on. I gotta be direct in this. That said, if you were thinking that we'd just be dropping a bunch of newcomer trailers all the way up until release, you'd be We've gone a little bit overboard up until now, so we're going to slow our pace from here on out. Oh, okay, so... For one, that shows that they're running out of trailers to publish, which is kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. The whole box thing, I'm gonna post my thoughts about it later on. I have like a whole... Anyways, we're moving on. For those who speak Japanese, you'll notice that Isabelle appears in Smash Bros. In Ultimate without her San horrific. Day-to-Day and Bowser both lack their Great King epithets, much like Zelda and Peach are referred to without the title Princess. As a rule, we removed all honorifics with Smash and just refer to a character by the unique name. Of course, if players want to refer as her as Shushi-san in Japan, I won't stop them. In fact, I encourage it. Isabelle is based off of villagers. She pockets items and rides on a balloon swing. However, she is not an Echo Fighter. You just heard it here first, folks. For those of you guys who absolutely were just totally against the idea of being her own unique fighter, even though in the Smash site it literally doesn't give her the echelon, thus making her a new fighter, even though people didn't believe that. You heard it from the creator's mouth. So if you say anything regarding that Isabelle is an Echo fighter, I will refer back to this freaking thing right here. This thing right here. This mother trucker right here, boy. Boom. Bada boom bing bong. This is like how Bill Trinan said Smash Ultimate's not a port, because clearly it's not. Clearly, if you had 2 eyes and a functioning brain, put 2 and 2 together, the fact that she has a spot in the roster and doesn't have an echelon similar name, thus not making an Echo fighter. Plus, how does that make her an Echo fighter, even though she has like completely different moves? Like, this just doesn't make any sense. What? Like I said, that's like that's like you saying Donkey Kong is an Echo fighter of Little Mac, because they both have charging punches. Clearly, they're the exact same character. I don't give a fuck. This is because Isabelle and Villager have fundamentally different body types and personalities, so we couldn't have made her an Echo. Of all our animations, all of our animations are different. Not a single one is the same. So I was discussing I was thinking about this beforehand. I was totally on board with Isabelle being a clone, or being an Echo fighter of the Villager, but then I thought to myself, like, wait a minute, that can't happen. That can't be a thing, because for one, it'd be weird to see Isabelle going around swinging axe, because Isabelle is not as
I hope you look forward to the village.
Can I please get a waffle?
For the Villager, you kind of have to give him a personality, and people give him this like evil personality and like memes and stuff. He's just emotionless. He's expressionless. So the stuff that he does, like it doesn't matter. Like if he goes around swinging an axe, it's not really something to. I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But Isabelle is a lot more like. In a way, she's nothing but expression. So of course they're gonna change your animations, they're gonna change your taunts, they're gonna change everything. So it makes sense, you know, from here and there. Whereas if you look at characters like Dark Pit, Lucina, and Braum, their personalities kind of fit the character they're mimicking the moveset off of. So I guess that in a way kind of defines what an Echo fighter is, what an Echo fighter is compared to what an original character is. So I guess that explains it. I guess. I mean, hell if I know. Anyways, moving on. Isabelle first appeared in 2012's Animal Crossing New Leaf. She and the human characters were a little taller and slimmer than characters in previous installments in the series. Her appearance in Ultimate is largely based off those proportions. By comparison, Villager is slightly shorter and stouter. Stouter, dog. Stouter.
I'm a little teapot, short and
stouter.
I ought to slap your white ass.
When we were making
Are you choking? Are you choking?
When we were making Smash for 3DS and Wii U, we debated using the New Leaf proportions when designing Villager, but we went with the more fleshed out earlier model. There are 2 reasons behind this decision. One is that a slimmer Villager will be thinner than Mario. I thought that said Mewtwo form, and I'm like,
I am perplexed.
Hello? wait. That got me kind of shook for a minute. I was like, Mewtwo? Yeah, Mewtwo's kind of slim. He's slim thick, but he's slim. One reason is that Villager could be thinner than Mario, and that wouldn't fit the character. The other reason is that since Animal Crossing games are played from a bird's eye view, it makes the character's body seem shorter than they actually are. That's true. We actually received a request from the Animal Crossing team to lengthen Villager's neck a bit. Honestly, I didn't want to do this since each game had a design that fits best, but fielding these types of requests and making them work is what Ultimate is all about. Really? Wait, is Villager's neck really that different? That's kind of odd, actually. That's a really weird request. Wow. Huh. I mean, okay, alright, fair enough. From the Animal Crossing team to lengthen Villager's neck a bit? Wow, that's crazy to me. Okay, see, this is why I like reading these, man. It's like, did you really think that they stuck to the old design? I noticed people were talking about that. Like, Villager is a lot more slim than he was a lot more slim, and they did stick to the kind of how the original Animal Crossing was. I kind of noticed that. Like, he was a little shorter. I thought he was just shorter, but I guess he is kind of more. I guess the New Leaf Villager is more like slimmed down. I guess Isabelle is going to be taller than Villager, so it's cool to see this kind of stuff. Like, to think that one of the reasons that they designed Villager the way they do was because he's shorter. He from a bird's eye view, from the perspective of the player playing Animal Crossing, the Villager is a lot shorter because it's playing from a view that views him in that way. I guess that puts perspectively he looks in that way. So I mean, I got it is what it is. Moving on. Smash is a thoroughly strange game. It's chaos. The things we look for in a character or stage change by the minute. Cool things must be cooler. Cute things must be cuter. But we also have to get rid of the incongruity. Whoa. I just had a stroke there.
Are you choking? Are you choking?
But we also had to get rid of the incongruous feeling of these two types of coexisting. In that sense, work is never boring. The job demands dexterity, flexibility, and a range of skills from the team. But there are a few jobs filled with much change as this one. What is cool? What is cute? I don't think they can be explained by physical appearance alone, but I think they encompass things that are both tangible and intangible. Such as, like, the emotions of the characters when they get a kill off something, or like the taunts of a character. That kind of defines kind of what a cool, quote-unquote cool character, like, for example, what a character like Snake does in comparison to what a character like Kirby or Isabelle does, or Pikachu or Pichu. A character that's like Snake, right? Where he's more like cool, level-headed type of character, and he's used to being on the battlefield, so he knows all these, I guess, moves. Like something, I don't freaking. Characters like Donkey Kong and King K. Rool are more like in your face. They're cruel because that's how they would play if they were fighting in a game. So I understand. Isabelle being the way she is, of course she's gonna be. Of course she's not going to have Villager's moveset because that doesn't fit her character archetype. Her archetype has more expression to it, whereas the Villager doesn't, because the Villager is an avatar of a character. It's the same as like the Splatoon character. Well, the Splatoon characters have all their own that goes into a whole thing. I could talk about that. That should be a video, actually. That could be a video. I like it. Anyways, moving on. That's where I think playing a bunch of games and getting a feel for these things come in handy. The character in the Smash all comes from their own titles, many of which are from quite a while ago. However, if you only focus on rigidly following the original titles, you won't be able to make something appropriate for the present. You have to know the current standards, create something that fits today's environment, and strike a balance with the past. I think this is absolutely essential. Smash is quite a stew of different characters, but I try my best to maintain some sense of unity among them while creating a game that can stand on its own by today's standards. And we should be finishing up the development soon. I hope. Alright, well, there you have it, guys. Above translation posted in the full at the request of Source Gaming. So that is that, my dudes. Oh my gosh. So Isabelle in Smash Brothers. It's so cool seeing this, because it's so cool getting into the mind of the developer and just seeing how they think of a character and how they think of how characters work. And that's why from now on, when I do my blank in Smash, my thoughts videos, that's why I like dissecting the character a lot more than just, hey, here's a moveset, because the character is a lot more than a moveset. It's the entire character himself. If you just make a moveset of a character, you can do anything you wanted. But the characters in Smash are a lot different because you're taking them from games that already exist. Games like Street Fighter and Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat, why did I forget that? Tekken, they all have original characters that they can, I'm not gonna say it's easy to slap a personality on a character, but with Smash, since it's a bunch of Nintendo characters, and Nintendo characters aren't really known to beat the crap out of each other in a lot of senses, like Animal Crossing. There are some franchises out there that don't involve beating the crap out of their opponent. So it's like, yeah, they would do different stuff, and I think that's kind of what makes Smash like a series that I like a lot, is characters that aren't normally, like Mr. Game & Watch or Rob or something. Like, they have movesets derived from how they're portrayed, and sometimes Sakurai just gives them a full-on character, like how Rob was. Rob is a freaking robot. Like, you don't really get much more than Rob, except, you know, there are people out there who think he's cute. Sakurai actually gave him a personality. They made him the thing in Brawl. I forgot the name of it, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm trash. I'm uncultured swine. But anyways, they made Rob like the Prime Minister or whatever. I forgot the name of who who the original Rob was. I forgot. But the point is, my point is that Smash that's why I like Smash Brothers, because it's a series where you look at it and on the surface it just looks like a bunch of Nintendo characters, but in the end, like, you look at all of them and you're like, hey, if this character was plucked out of their game and thrown in a tournament, this is what they would most likely do. And it's dope to think that, you know, it is really cool to think of something like that and then bringing all these characters in together into a whole new land area, I guess. But anyways, I don't know what I'm talking. I probably lost everyone. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had fun reading this direct. Like I said, I could talk about stuff like that. I should probably make a whole video about like the characters and how they're not just characters. But I feel like people have already established. I think that's been established already. But I think I'll make a maybe I'll make a video on it. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this episode, want to see what else is on the grill, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you guys want more Smash Talk on your plate. Also, of course, once again, shout outs to Japanese Nintendo and of course Source Gaming. Make sure to, I'll leave a link to this site here, and I'll also leave a link to Source Gaming's Twitter. I'll leave a link to Source Gaming's Twitter. I'll leave a link to this exact site that I'm on right now. Yeah, I'll leave a link to Twitter. Maybe I guess I'll put a main site link as well, I guess. Why not? Even though you can check it out from the Twitter, but hey man, I'm just trying to make it easier for y'all, and of course this article. So with all that being said, guys, tell me what you guys think of this in the comment down below, and I promise I will comment down. I love when people comment, so if you want to put down a comment, do what you must. With all that being said, I will catch you guys next time. You can put your spatulas down now, but keep it toasted, my Baconators. Peace. And sorry for the rant. I like talking about this, alright? I'm sorry. God damn it!